cam jump scare. Cat cam jump scare. Look at the cat. Look at the cat. There's a cat. There's a cat. Oh, there's a cat. She's trying to get away, but I stopped her. And then I gave her space to get away. The cat has gotten away. Look, there's a cat. There's a cat. There's a cat on screen right now. Holy shit. It's the titular, beautiful cat with homophobia eyes. All right. Let's fucking go. The brat cat? Yes, actually. Congratulations, Core, on being first and first, among other things, but that's cool too. Today, we're probably not getting her today, but the cat distribution system will find its way eventually. Also, I just want to point out that on this day, in Tiananmen Square, 1989, nothing happened. So we're gonna go ahead and continue the story. I'm ready to gamble today. You know what? Let's go gambling right away. Why not? we could go gambling to start. Let me just load up on some pulls. There we go. No need to blow all my load at once. Okay. All right. If you're really that ready to go gambling today, we could go gambling today. Also, apparently, Jeff Keighley's doing a Game Awards thing, the Summer Games Fest something, whatever. I don't know, man. I just feel like all I could think about is that fake Mario trailer, Focus M. Like, that's all I could think of. I'm sure there are actual good games on display. If I miss, I get to blame Jeff. Nice. If anything, all right, here we go. If I miss, we both blame Jeff Keighley for this. I hate video games! We missed. I missed. This is Jeff's fault. Thank you, Jeff Keighley, for ruining video games. Okay. Let's go. Aw, dang it. Aw, dang it. Aw, dang it. Aw, dang it. Fucking Jeff. Aw, dang it. I got my wife. I got my wife. So, it's still Jeff's fault we didn't win, but at least something's happening. We're good. We got my wife, again, so all is not lost. Also, today's tea is orange and spice. I decided to change it up. I usually don't do orange spice. Yo, double purple. Double purple. We got Bunny Cunny. Let's go. No, wait, that's wrong game. Never mind. We just have Banui. Freaking Banui. The spelling of Banui, depending on how you spell it, is just... One of them is just a simple fat fingering. The other is a blatant mistype. It's like saying worm regards at the end of your emails. It's like the A and the O are so far apart on the keyboard that you want warm regard? No, it's worm regards. I got a marginally better than base 10 pull. Yo, same. Instead of the only guaranteed 5-star, you got 2. That's what happened to me. So for that, we get good luck delivery. Thank you, Sakura. You're also in the story. I called one of my friends Sakura today because she too is a overworked, underappreciated wagey that actually believes in her job. So let's continue with the story. Last time we left off shooting up an auction house, and then the power went out. So here comes the meme, you have no power here. Let us continue. What's this guy? I've heard that name before. These bugs are a black hat hacker organization that gave the banks quite a few headaches in the past. Who the heck are they? Are they targeting us? It's her. It's them. It's Zoe. Bastard. Those little punks. How dare they mess up my auction? Looks like I'll need to teach them a harsh lesson. You invited them. What the fuck? Isn't that your niece? She's a hacker too? I definitely didn't know she was into that sort of thing. That's what they all say. One of my favorite Onion videos is like school shooter suspect. Everybody knew he was violent all along. It's like everybody saw it coming. Like, bruh, come on. At this point, you only have yourself to blame. But I know that greedy little Molly is aiming for now. Send your people to defend the warehouse. This disturbance and the power outage are all distractions. They're targeting the auction lots. Also, you're going up against a tactical doll, so don't hold anything back. Ah, this is a problem with a yellow den. Can you do business? That people like this don't understand
your ambition. In the end, everything goes up in price. When will you learn that your actions will have consequences? I know what you need. My people are all lean operators and professionals. And now, they are yours to command.
You are the worst kind of simp. I appreciate your kindness, Carl. However, you're still a guest.
Oh, there's no need to stand on ceremony. We're supposed to be having a good time, and they ruined it all for us. Hold on, I'll assemble them now and place them at your disposal.
Alright, I'll assume they'll need entry permits as well.
I do so love working with intelligent people.
We need to put another bullet in his head. Carl walks into the dark nest behind him. His footsteps are hurried, and he deliberately goes a long distance away to a place where Lydia can't hear him. He takes out his communicator and holds it to his mouth, his voice low and gurgly.
Oh, are you in their house yet?
We did, boss. We're in. Wait, who's backstabbing who here? Huh? Fortunately, the power outage saved us a lot of trouble.
I get to work and stop the items. These people will be there soon. Behind anything incriminating.
Don't worry, boss. I know what I'm doing. In the dark nest, Yushivnaya and Feituja huddle together underneath a table, anxiously listening to the sound of footsteps around them.
This is a major crisis, strategist.
Yes, they think we're accomplices of those two dolls.
Feels like they set all this up.
Yushivnaya, you know that blonde doll from just now? She seemed to have something against you specifically.
Let me think.
Looks like that region of my memories hasn't been repaired yet. Forget it. You know how her memory is. No point giving her a hard time. Let's start by figuring out our situation. Since we're involved in this mess now, we should at least know what's in store for us.
Ooh, I know. Going after the auction items. They clung so desperately to the hero's heels because they were also seeking the treasure that could save the world.
Just 100 doll frames. I could have 10 times that number in just a few minutes if only I could access San Francisco's resources. Oh, how SF has fallen. The fall of San Francisco was very much deserved.
But they didn't try to snatch up those frames earlier. It feels like they were trying to disrupt the auction. Which means messing with us was just a sideshow for them. They're probably going after something else. Ah, so it's here. The very first side quest of our heroic journey. Why you bonking me?
This man supports San Francisco? San Francisco Rush 2049? Good game?
Let's stop those dastardly knaves from stealing the treasure. Yep. If they get away with it, we might end up being blamed for it. The problem is that it's totally dark now, and I have no idea where they are. That's okay. We know where they're headed. There's only one place where all the treasure could be hidden.
Are you talking about the warehouse for the auction lots?
Yep. Let's pick up the pace so we can reach the treasury before the thieves do.
Actually, when you think about it, what's wrong with letting them get their way? If we find the frames there, we could just grab them and run. If anyone asks, we'll just say the thieves did it.
We can't do that!
Yeah, we can. Meanwhile, two other dolls are also taking cover in another room, separated from Dushivnaya and her party by a single wall.
Here, your rifle. Honestly, what would you do without me, Phelan?
Thanks! This cat does not have the homophobia eyes that she used to, which is kind of saddening. I hope they fix that.
Speaking of which, Zoe is really something. I can't believe she managed to hack the auction hall systems too.
Don't think of her like kids who need to be put to bed?
Oh, he's all grown up now. He's the leader of the bugs, and all the kids all call her Big Sis too. And we'll have to do our part, so as to not squander the bugs' efforts. Yep, time to work hard. And since you've said as much, you could come up with our next move, Phelan.
Uh-oh, she crashed.
Wait a minute! You're asking me? Yeah, didn't you say you were gonna do your part? Then you can start thinking right now. But you're the one that does all the planning. Besides, didn't you fully plan out a big heist like this?
Yeah, right. As if such a comprehensive and customized plan would exist. I only thought about how to sneak in. Now you decide how to do the rest.
It's too sudden! Okay, fine. Our destination is... it's the warehouse, right?
Yep.
So we should head toward the warehouse now?
Yep. What's next?
And, we'll do this and this and that. I like that
fucking kind of plan was that? That was the most generic ass plan. That's the kind of plan you'd put into ChatGPT, like misspelled, and it just say, oh, you're absolutely right. What a brilliant plan. That'll definitely work. What the fuck is... Okay. Meanwhile, a warehouse security guard is hiding inside a cabinet. Normally, he'd be on his post to ensure no thieves could get in. However, it seems like there are way too many thieves surrounding the warehouse at the moment. Who's there? Passing heroes need not stale their names to own ordinary mobs. It sounds like two groups of people have encountered each other. I asked you first, so you answer first. Or warehouse security, your turn. Suddenly, the sound of intense gunfire fills the air. You're security? I'm here to take out security. Upon hearing this, the guard curls up even more tightly. Accursed villain! I bet you didn't expect us to not be security either! Target hostile status confirmed. Counterattacking now! Just then, Master and Phelan run into a burst of gunfire as they're sneaking along. What? We've been spotted? No, they're not attacking us. There are two groups of people shooting at each other. That's a gunfire from one side. They got numbers advantage. The other side doesn't have as many guns, but their tactics are much better. Could it be those two dolls from just now? Wonder who gave them the idea to make a move now. How dare they ruin my show? There are people here too. Are you with them? Damn it. Things couldn't have possibly gotten off to a worse start. Ayo. The plans are intersecting. This reminds me of that Bullet Train movie called Bullet Train, where like a bunch of side plots are converging at the same time, and it's hilarious. Phelan, do you have any combat plans? If not, I'm just gonna beat up anyone I can find. Holy shit, that sounds like a good plan. Point. Ah, that's my partner for you. Your battle plan turned out to be just like mine. Summer Gay Fest was mid, thanks. Were there any notable games or notable flops? That's what I want to know. Also, who is the most G31 like in my... I mean, Peditia's the closest we got. We'll use Peditia, because she is very pretty, yeah? Get it? Because... Recode Veronica remake? How are you remaking a game that I've never heard of? Huh? Also, did I remember to... Okay, good, we're good. Nice. And Final Fantasy VII Part 3... Wait! Final Fantasy VII's already out! Resident Evil Code Veronica? Well, I've never played a Resident Evil game. Wait. I played, like, the first 5 minutes of one of the Resident Evils at a friend's house. It had a couch co-op mode. And we made it, like, 5 minutes in before we both got mutually disinterested and just opened up some drinks and just bullshitted all night. Final Fantasy VII Remake Oh, the remake. Oh yeah, I remember seeing HD stuff about that. And it's in parts. Yo, okay, listen. Pokemon started with a whole sell one game twice. The fact that Final Fantasy VII is being remade into a third part now, they're selling one game now 4 times. You have the original, then you have the 3 parts of the remake. This is making me just want to play the original Final Fantasy VII. I don't know much about the game other than actual spoilers for Final Fantasy VII. I don't know much about the game other than Aerith dies and Sephiroth has a very, 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 very long sword. Like Petucha's sword here, except longer. It was the last game announced. Did Jeff Keighley jizz himself on stage? Please tell me he jizzed himself on stage. Which sucked, because I wanted Half-Life 3. Bro, if you're not at stage 5 acceptance for the lack of Half-Life 3, I don't know what to tell you, man. Half-Life 3 is a psyop. There won't be a Half-Life 3 because there's literally no reason for Valve to make a Half-Life 3. They have the non-monopoly and are just sitting pretty. If anything, Half-Life 3 is Grand Theft Auto 6 in that there's too much hype and stuff surrounding it, and it's been so long. No matter what they do, it's become too big for its own good. I only hope it because there's nothing else I can look forward to. Just don't look forward to shit. Be like me and just say, ooh, funny, silly indie game that looks fun to play. I'll try this. And then I try it and I have a good time. it's never too late to just shut your brain off and just quietly enjoy something by yourself. I don't care if that sounded really lonely. That's how I live my life. Anyway, let's play a Chinese gacha game about whatever the fuck this, about stealing from overly rich and pompous auctioneers. Let's fucking go. Aren't there too many enemies here? No, we killed them. 90% of the games shown had no gameplay. Yo, it's Lyle McDouchebag on YouTube. I think he goes by a different username, but that's how I know him. Lyle Wrath. There we go. That's the name. He has a simple rule for these announcements. No game, no hype. And I have adopted that rule for myself. If I don't see gameplay, I just write the game off until I see gameplay. I don't care how pretty a game looks. Even if it's barely any gameplay, like concept gameplay in pre-alpha stage, that counts as gameplay at this fucking point. Like, show me gameplay or show me nothing. Not nothing. Show me, by the way, we have this title worked up. Look forward to a gameplay trailer. Pre-alpha and cinematic gameplay is not gameplay. It's proof of concept that I can look forward to. Show me boobs? Motherfucker, we have two. What more do you want? Proof of concept doesn't mean shit. Okay, now you're just being hard to please. Maybe I just have lower standards. Maybe I'm just too stupid to not enjoy things. Because it's going to be completely gutted. You know what? I think we're far enough in this tangent that I can take it here and give my opinion on video games after I take a nice healthy sip of warm enough to drink orange spice tea. Oh, that's good tea. Holy shit. I didn't... hold on. I know I said I'd take one sip. That was a hearty sip, and I feel good. Let me take another one. Give me a second. All right, you ready? This is what I think about all that. I like video games. Okay, let's continue the story. Yushavnaya, cease fire! Yushavnaya, stop shooting. However, the chaotic firefight doesn't stop. Are they shooting at someone else? Did these idiots start infighting? Yo, there's like 3 factions in here. The people just now said they weren't security guards. Does that mean there's more than one batch of thieves? The situation's got too complicated. We should withdraw for now. Tell me, why'd you have to go and make things so... Since we're already here, we might as well finish the mission and grab the frames. You saying to grab 100 frames? We can't get them all out without a vehicle. If we come back empty-handed after causing all this chaos, what do you think that cruel and demonic commander will do to us? Cruel and demonic? Hey, that's me. We'll definitely be scrapped, right? Commander's not that kind of person. But at this rate, things aren't looking good for us. The cat with the homophobia, she will make her appearance. Just not in this particular part of the cutscene. You just missed her. We saw her earlier. You missed her by like 5 minutes. She will return, don't worry. Save the animals, kill the frames. I vote save the animals just to piss people off. It is the objectively worst decision in terms of what SGDQ is going for. I'll read the early bits myself tomorrow. Yo, we're only on the 3rd story node. We're still really early in the story. At the very least, we need to figure out what those dastardly knaves are up to. Can't just give up without knowing what's going on. Got a point. If people are fighting over it with actual guns, the target must be very important. It would be bad if it fell into the wrong hands and everyone suffered as a result. The real treasure that they're fighting for is the friends they made along the way. Let's go. If what strategist says is true, we'll seize the treasure and keep the bad guys from getting it. You do have bright thoughts from time to time, Dushavnaya. I think it's a good idea. I know, right? Wait a minute! Am I hearing this right? Are you two actually serious about this? There's no time to hesitate. Just sit back and give me frame control authority for now. And she takes over. Meanwhile, in the middle of a dense web of gunfire, Aylin tugs on Bastard's tail. Why do you have to put tail in quotes? Excuse me, listen. That just makes it like... Okay, there's a TMP cosplay, as well as a Girls Frontline 1 Mark 23 cosplay. But the tail is attached to the coat, okay? It's attached to the coat. Don't get any funny ideas now. Yeah. Oh, by the way, this is the beautiful cat with homophobia eyes. They never forget what they took from us. Look at this beautiful cat with not homophobia eyes. This is so sad.
Nasty, don't get carried away. We have work to do.
I've been trying to get away from that Focus M clip, but this just reminds me of that dialogue out of context.
Right, where? Have you found the target yet? Yep, come with me. I found one that's just right.
Not far away, a large group is advancing down the corridor towards the warehouse. There's a fucking gunfight out here. You don't just casually walk up and ask someone, hey man, how's it going? It's done. We're bringing the power back on now. Oh, flashbang! Just as the man finishes speaking, everyone hears an electrical hum. The lights come back on and blast the entire arena in stark white light, leaving no corner untouched. The scene is surprisingly still. Strange silence of dozens of people standing around as they adjust to the light has an inexplicable air of piety to it. Light seems almost divine in nature as it purifies the area. As through the darkness, chaos and gunfire from moments before were nothing but a phase whimsy. Even the densely packed bullet holes on the walls seemed in place. The acrid stench of gunpowder and smoke in the air proves that the previous events had actually occurred.
Do an inventory check. See if anything's missing.
Soon, Lydia receives a surprising answer. Ma'am, nothing's missing. All lots are present, and the quantities match up too. Huh? Lydia feels relieved and puzzled at the same time. Aster is a cunning little minx. She knows well how to get what she wants. In fact, the entire process seemed pretty much perfect. First, she stuck a gun into to cause chaos. Then, she kept security busy by cutting the power. Following that, she fought a run-and-gun battle to the warehouse entrance. In the end, nothing happened. Just like in Tiananmen Square 1989 on this day. Nothing happened. Lydia can't help but wonder, did Bastia retreat out of caution? Or does she have another scheme in mind?
Fortunately, our response came in time. We should rejoice that nothing was lost.
Indeed, it was most fortuitous. As Lydia moves through the warehouse, her fingertip grazes over the various crates. She needs to assess her losses ASAP and check if anything's missing. As she thinks that, she finds Carl standing in front of her.
I can finally do some proper business without those rats getting in the way. Remember what happened just now? I did find those things still stand. Lydia, you wouldn't review the case of a friend, will you?
What's with the Redditor voice? You can't tell me it's not a fitting voice for this asshole. This guy should be dead. Oh god, he has shit-eating villain. Yeah, right? Like I said, there's a reason the Redditor voice fits this villain. This guy died in a previous event. We locked him in a sinking ship, and his final cutscene was his dad over communications telling him how much of a failure he is and that he deserves to fucking die and rot at the bottom of the ocean. And the ship he was on sank and he couldn't escape. But here he is, back from the fucking dead. Joker ass, Pope looking ass motherfucker. He's just built like... Yeah! Okay. Lydia smiles, quickly readjusting herself and switching back to the familiar rules of the game. You lost the game, by the way. Of course, I would never refill... No! I lost the text! It's fine. He's leading her on. Mr. Gropia Girl! This guy! Alright, we're gonna do the memory puzzle. Let's see how bad I am at memorizing basic pictures. Check this out. Let's do this. Alright, we got the full grid. Can I memorize this in 33 moves? We're about to find out. Fuck. Oh my god. I am so bad. Shit. Nope. Nope. Fuck, which one was that? Okay. Hey, I win! I win! Yes! Okay! We did it. We got the thing. We got the rewards for today. I wanted to do more! Okay, they time gated my memory puzzle. This is so sad. Let's continue the story. Hey, story node, let's go. Three-way junction. Everyone thinks victory is at hand until the secret is revealed. You've activated my trap card. Whoa, dementia be upon ye. Bro, my dad is dying from dementia. And I think it's funny because he was an asshole. Hello, you've got a delivery. This is an express shipment from Special District Number 3. Could you sign here, please? Sorry, I'm not. Sakura unloads a huge crate. Yes, I am using this for stream content. Yes, I'm a terrible person. Sakura unloads a huge crate from her truck and hands it to the connection staffer. Staffer? I hardly know her. Nobody notices anything amiss. After all, wasn't it perfectly natural for a crate containing doll frames to have 2 dolls within? It's okay, I am too. Yo, let's go. Baxter has gotten her way after all. Her plan had never been to take something out, but to smuggle herself in. Okay. Stay quiet, or else the people outside will spot you. Let's hide in here! No one will ever know! There isn't much room inside the crate, so it's a tight squeeze. Their faces are practically pressed against each other. Even their hair tangles into a blonde mess. Ayo, blonde mess? Mushi reference? Therefore, even though she can't see anything in here, Phelan can still feel Baxter secretly turn her head away. This is message number 3752. Darling, you said to stay quiet. She's leaving voice messages while hiding. Fucking shit. There are better ways to leave messages than voice messages. Okay. I am being very quiet. I know what I'm doing. Okay, then I can talk too. I'll be very quiet. Fine, you can talk. I'll be quiet for a bit. I need to finish recording this message first. Is it for the commander? No. I want him too. No. This is a personal, private conversation between Darling and me. But I miss the commander too. Also, the commander is my master, not your darling. This is the... They took away your homophobia eyes. I'm sad. Never forget what they took from us. We could have 2 cats with homophobia eyes, but no, we only have 1. Oh, Are you looking respectfully or disrespectfully? We have, we get 2 flavors. You have handgun and assault rifle. Choose your flavor. Okay, fine. And quit pulling my tail. I am confused and concerned. Welcome in. This is just another typical Ness1228 stream. Those reactions are the expected and natural reactions, actually. Zoe said that people like you are called homewreckers. Homewrecker? I hardly know. You've always been trying to keep Master to yourself and set me up. Quit biting me. If you want to leave a message, you can do it too. Anyway, we'll be meeting Darling soon, so I'll let this slide. You've been bad friends for 10 years after bad friend. Yo! Her ears droop! Her ears droop! That is redemption right there. Let's fucking go. 10 years. Been 10 years since I last saw Master. Why are you crying? God, you're hopeless. Weren't they supposed to be quiet because they're hiding? You should be angry. Angry at the people in the agreement that drove Darling away from us. That's why we can't let them get away with it. I'm sure Darling is trying his best to come back to us. When the time comes, I'll let you sit on a chair and watch us from the side. You're giving her the cock chair! Holy shit! Why are you still biting me? She does not appreciate the cuck chair. But will Master really be happy about this? Aren't the things they're doing gonna cause Master trouble? You do know Darling loves me, right? If the weaponized waifu bots weren't bickering over the protagonist, they'd probably inspect the crate. Yeah, probably. You got a point. We were all lovey-dovey back in Griffin. No, we weren't. No, we weren't. I fucking benched you for better handguns. And I'm sorry to say that, but that's what happened. So I'm sure we'll come back to me tenderly. But doesn't Master love all of us? Yes, except for... I'm not finishing that sentence.
He's the nicest to me, though. We aren't gonna get anywhere arguing about this, so let's leave it aside for now. Oh, and by the way, it's totes because I'm certain I'm right and not because I can't win.
Yo! She last had a job guarding a hotel the way she's mastered that art of insecurity.
In any case, Darling, in other words, the commander, would never have left us on purpose. I'm sure the brass must have threatened him or something. But even then, he used the agreement to give us our freedom. That must be part of Darling's hidden plan.
Do not piss off the big-tittied murder bots. What about the small-tittied murder bots? Because those exist too.
Master's plan? There's no point in waiting for Darling to come back like you did. That's because what Darling wants is for us to find him. However, just searching for Darling isn't enough. Now, we need to pose a question. What can we do for Darling? After all, Darling is super popular, so there's gonna be many dolls around him apart from you and me. In that case, how can I ensure that I'm number one in Darling's heart? The answer is simple.
Food. Oh, not them either. The smaller they are, the angrier they get. Yo, that's what makes it better. Like, I'll have to showcase every doll in the game. Except for you. We don't have you yet, but we'll probably get you by next week.
I don't think Master would mind. I don't care what my position is, as long as I can stay with him. Well, you're right in that he probably wouldn't be bothered by that. However, I'm sure all those homewrecker hussies like Wawa, DSR fit Ayo, don't...
Oh yeah, DSR 50's coming into the game. If you want huge hunkin' badonker-onkers, there's your DSR 50.
And Kuklik don't share that sentiment. I've been eyeing Darling for a long time too, so I'm sure they'll be thinking of some way to break the agreement and get close to Darling.
Next one and now on. Who's the tiny fox girl? G43? Where's the 41? Fuck! Amy, pull up girls front line G40. No, it's G31? No, G40. Is it 41? Yeah, G41. There we go. It's the G41 assault rifle. Cute for not for gripping. I mean, I would gently grip her ears like I do with my cat and scratch them in a way that she loves. I know how to handle cats.
Therefore, as a good girl, I'll have to prepare a generous dowry. That way, Darling can openly propose to me and shut all those other dolls up.
I've already married half my dolls. Wait, cat or fox? They're both tiny. This is US SOCOM Mark 23. The handgun that is basically the success... I'm pretty sure she's the successor to the M1911. They're both chambered in God's Caliber TM. And they both look very similar. So while I am still very much a noob at gun lore and gun functionality, I've never fired a real handgun before, but I have a lot of airsoft guns. Please kindly correct me, don't be mean. Oh gosh, he's the world's only crew service handgun. Yo, let's go! I'll crew service her if you know what
Darling will be delighted and he won't find it troublesome at all. Got that?
Phelan doesn't answer. However, Bastard can feel her clenching her fists and nodding. Even though Phelan's not willing to share her feelings, Bastard can tell that they both feel the same way about the commander. G41, Phelan, has desperately tried to keep her squad going as its final member, despite everyone else leaving. She had remained in Griffin that no longer resembled those bright days, holding a lonesome vigil for the commander. Nobody else who better understands Bastard's feelings. That's great, the clinging one is the only one where the multiple men jokes apply. God damn it! You motherfucker! I need a drink. Let's continue.
This is message number 3752. Oh, you're re-recording it? Okay. But is it really okay to do this to Lydia?
Yes. I mean, she's Miss Della's... Bastard rolls her eyes.
You know, ever since Darling left, I've been recording these messages every day. There were only 2 days when I didn't. Which days were those? The day Della saved me, and the day Della died. The inside of the crate falls silent for a while. If I hadn't met Miss Della, neither of us would be here today. Yeah, even now, the fact that she saved me still feels a little hard to believe. I told myself that I'd only ever be nice to Darling. That ended up with me digging around in a rubbish heap searching for scraps to keep myself running. But Della said, just come with me. You can still hang on to the freedom that person gave you. Lydia's a member of Miss Della's family, though. You do realize she made fun of Della, right? Besides, you didn't even give Della's keepsake to her, did you? You held on to it right until the end, even though you neglected your own frame maintenance. I don't plan to give it to anyone, not even Zoe, unless she grows up. But Zoe's growing up really quickly! Yeah, humans sure are interesting. I can't believe she's grown so much in just a few years' time. Zoe knows how to pickpocket, run cons, hack computers, and even be a gang leader. That's a far cry from you, Phelan.
Hey, yo, is that a Far Cry reference?
Considering you don't even know how to comb your own hair.
Yo, messy hair is the best.
Sure I do. I prefer the feeling when Master does it for me.
Yo, it's been 10 years. She hasn't combed her hair in 10 years.
Why do you ask me to do it? Because you do a better job of it than me. Speaking of which, I keep thinking that Miss Della wouldn't have approved of how Zoe turned out. Well, it can't be helped. She went and kicked the bucket after all. That meant the job of raising Zoe went to a bad kitty like me. You know, there's no way I would let her become a boring blockhead like Lydia would have wanted.
Comb? Cat goes into the bath? Immediately? Hey, yo, you bathed your cat too? By licking her? That's a bold strategy. Remember, you can always throw up hairballs. That's the intended experience.
While I'm sure Miss Della would have wanted Zoe to be a good girl, Zoe formed the bugs to help all of those orphanage kids. I think both Miss Della and Master would approve of that. That's because Zoe's doing what she believes in, just as they did.
The crate suddenly shakes. Someone has picked it up and begins moving it forward. Hey, yo, all that talking has drawn them attention.
Show's about to start. How you feeling? Excited? We really gonna do this? That's a beacon, you know? Probably one of the most valuable things in the Yellow Zone.
So are you, like, dead in this timeline? Okay, so before I answer that, do you know what happened during Voyamastina's event? Depending on how you answer that question, that will... I guess the follow-up question is, do you care? Okay, I guess the follow-up question is, do you care? And I care not for spoilers? Okay. Basically, we're not dead, but we did break reality and cause a timeline shift. It's complicated. We are America's Most Wanted TM through no fault of our own, even though the timeline shift basically caused all of the bullshit that happened in that event to be framed onto us. So, even though all the evidence says that we did it, we didn't do it. We deleted a girl for now. She was a good girl. I still believe, I still want to believe, even though I know she's never coming back, but... You know who did come back? Fucking Cheeto Egg. We brought back the wrong fucking girl. Oh my god. Anyway, so to directly answer your question, no, we're not dead. We've just been exiled from humanity. And now we have basically been kill on sight from every government faction on the planet. So, yeah, that's the story so far. Also, there's cute killbots, like these two here. Yeah, so do what you want. At least they're on our side.
That's the beacon, you know? It's probably one of the most valuable things in the Yellow Zone. We could do it. Maybe not in the past, but we can definitely do it now. Much as I hate Lydia, an airborne beacon is really something else. Once the bugs hack into its systems, they can free it from Connection's grasp and take control of its movements. We'll have total information freedom in the Yellow Zone. We can find Darling or do whatever we want. I asked just now, but Lydia's gonna be really mad, right? Well, she deserves it. Just look at those people in town, toiling day and night. Lydia makes money off their work and squeezes them for more money on top of that. Once the bugs take control of a beacon, they'll have a chance to bridge the vast gap connection has in the communications field. That'll improve the lives of a lot of people. Would Miss Della be happy about that?
No, because it would make the profit margins dip by like 0.0005%. She's a capitalist, kill her? Yes! Yes! That is the second thing I said about her. The first thing I said about her was marry me, until I found out she's one of those kinds of people, in which I said, never mind, kill her.
Cheer up, girl. We gotta put the finishing touches on our 10 years of hard work.
Total corpo death, I agree.
Also, once we have the beacon, the bugs will have fulfilled their dream of obtaining a weapon they can use to show their capabilities.
But the fucking corpo lady from Mahjong, she doesn't... You can't bring corpo to the Mahjong table. You can't just buy more point sticks and add them to your inventory during the game. That's cheating.
They'll take over the work Della left behind, build an intelligence network, and make enough money to feed themselves. We'll also be able to help Darling like we can. At that time, you'll have kept the promise you made to Della. And I might be able to prove to Darling that I'm still a useful doll.
You have outlived your usefulness. Now get back in the bedroom, lady, and prove your usefulness.
Will Master praise Phelan?
Yes. Will he pat my head? I'll fix your eyes and then we'll pat your head. Very thoroughly pat the head. We will, okay, we're gonna do that Pokemon Machamp multi-hand patting where every single one of his arms is giving a head pat. That's what we're doing. He's going to chamber a load into that magazine. I appreciate the proper use of terminology there. Fucking Boomer Visor was talking to another Boomer coworker about how he has guns and how he has extra clips to go with his handgun. So at that time I thought, did you get that new fucking Kel-Tec pistol that is fed with clips, or do you just have a really old Mauser? Like, huh? I didn't interject because, one, it's fucking Boomer Visor, and two, like, oh, okay, hold up. Does he have a Mauser? Same brain right? I have a Mauser airsoft gun. I think during the Bezos break, I might show it off because, fuck. Wait, you're not subbed, never mind. I'll show it off before the Bezos break. Bestie hesitates for a moment, though it's not because she's pretty enough to get jealous of Phelan over such a trivial thing. That guy just needs to keel over already. He can barely walk, his knees are shot, they've denied him knee surgery because his BMI index is too high or some shit, and I just think that is poetic justice. Rather, it's because he knows that there's only one thing that's kept her going so far. A sole conviction that's kept her mind from completely breaking down after the commander left is her imagination. However, she wants that outcome more than anyone else, and so she will believe in herself more than anyone else.
Of course! Come on, let's leave Darling a message while we're free. I can join in too? Yeah, let's do it together. This is message number 3752. Unlike all the others, there's a super clingy person here today. Come say hello to Darling. Master, can I call you Darling too?
Hell no! Man got as mad that NASA didn't want his shitty KSP looking penis. Yo! I love KSP. KSP 2 is a tragedy. Apparently, either a group of people who I don't know are making some like kitten space agency or something like that. That's basically KSP 2 but with cats. They're like, fine, we'll do it ourselves. And my buddy's giving me a couple updates on it, but he hasn't given me an update in a while. I'll have to bug him about that. Same buddy wants me to stream KSP because apparently someone with an engineering degree playing KSP is actually worth watching. And I'm all like, no! Well, maybe, but nah. Her gun is canonically one of the heaviest and hardest to handle. Ayo, the Desert Eagle? Let's fucking go. In an empty room, suddenly the window slides open. Yushidai and Feitu should climb in from the outside. No big hole. Excuse me, sir. How the fuck do you get bigger than the Desert Eagle? Yes, I have the airsoft Desert Eagle right here. This thing is too big for my tiny Asian hands to hold. The so-called... I am genuinely having trouble imagining a handgun, bigger than this. Let's What's baseball, huh, for size comparison? Baseball, huh? I got something for your tiny Asian hands. Check this out. Oh, okay, good. We're still unsafe. We're good. Freaking. It's. Wait. You know I don't do pants. Why would you pants me like that? I'm not even wearing pants. I wear shorts. I'm a shorts guy. I only wear pants for work. Anyway, let's play the video game. Like, put this. Leave this here for now. In an empty room, suddenly the windows slide open. Dushevnaya and Fetusha climb in from the outside. Dushevnaya has a heavy-looking sack slung over her shoulder in a very suspicious manner. She heads over to the bed before putting it down. Hey, yo, Santa Claus?
Don't think this is bad. Can't believe we actually stole the frame.
They stole the doll frames?
It's their fault for not guarding the warehouse. Plus, the crate with the frames in it was super obvious place. Ah! We should have done that. The commander's definitely gonna be mad at me. Yeah, don't be mad at me, Commander. It was all Nixie's fault.
Shut up. Also, he's already a wanted criminal. You think this is gonna bother him? She found the rare loot drop. I'll show you a rare loot drop. Wait, shit, no!
In any case, let's check the frames we got. I don't think we managed to get 100, but at least we didn't have to pay for them. Don't you worry. I was super careful on the way back. I definitely didn't go bumping into stuff. I just hope it'll make life better for the others in the community.
The moment they open the bag, Dushevnaya and Sleeper's eyes cloud over in confusion. The items in the bag vaguely resemble 10 doll frames. But as dolls themselves, they can immediately tell that these are 10 doll frames shells stuffed with certain devices.
Esteemed strategist, may I know what these items are? I don't know either.
My frame was manufactured by Sangvisari, and it's nothing like these. The structure looks very weird, though.
Maybe the latest model of doll frames? That's gotta be it. Looks like this is what those people are trying to steal. I'm sure Supreme Leader and Helen will be delighted with it.
We got duped. We got absolutely bamboozled. Uh-oh.
Oh, that ain't it. Their internal structure of these frames is very simple. They don't look like pieces of sophisticated machinery or anything. More importantly, they don't have any artificial muscle fiber bundles or any organic parts installed. Rather, they look more like purely mechanical frames. Oh, I get it now. Maker of these frames must have been a big fan of the Sangvisari design philosophy.
Okay, so the SOCOM is 1.54 by 1.59, and the Desert Eagle is 1.25 by 6.25, meaning the SOCOM's overall volume. Okay, now you're speaking my language. Please tell me you also went to engineering school. It's about 9 and there's it overall about 7. Okay, somehow they made a bigger handgun. Like, in terms of volume, yes, but in terms of Tetris packaging, maybe? Perhaps? So it's girthier. I'll show you something girthier.
I can't wait to see what these frames do.
Yo, engineering gang.
Hold your horses, Nixie.
She's canonically the fat one. No, no, don't say that. You don't understand what you have brought upon us. Oh, God. No, no. God, no. You're gonna make me drink. You're gonna make me fucking drink. I swear to fucking...
These aren't doll frames at all. Even the external shells are imitations. These are just containers made to look like doll frames. What they contain are probably bombs.
It's Friday, let's go. You know what? Why not? Why shouldn't I drink tonight? Fat bottom handguns make the world go round. Thanks, Queen.
I knew it. This was a trap set for us. The commander's enemies did it. They set this trap for us. Damn it. That's the fingerprints of a high-end predictive strategic AI all over it. The enemy knew we'd come here on behalf of the doll community. He knew we'd come here to acquire frames for the commander. I mean, for our great undertaking.
Holy shit, I'm such a bad influence. Yes.
But damn it, damn it!
We've been playing like a damn fiddle! Looks like we've lost this clash of clans!
But who's clashing with who here? How could an AI predict what you and Dushevnaya did? Even I didn't expect you to just bring them back here, you know? Right, let's go ask Helen. She's got a lot of experience. I'm sure she'll be able to tell if they're frames or bombs.
You should join the Discord. Yeah, type !Discord. karaoke night's tomorrow. Formula 1 watch along is on Sunday. And yeah, I'm just in the Discord all the fucking time. Too much, actually. I should probably touch more grass, but no, it's fine.
You're gonna talk to Miss Helen? It feels like we're gonna get scolded. That might be the best way to handle this. Just ask her not to tell the commander.
They have shown up to a battle of wits and discovered themselves unarmed. I love that quote! Dushavnaya quickly makes a call.
Dushavnaya, is that you?
Oh, you.
Didn't I tell you to never shut off your communicator? What happened? Are you in danger? Ellen! This is an emergency SOS!
Well, seeing as you're so energetic, I doubt you caused too much trouble, am I wrong? What happened? Goddamn, look at that ballistic protection. Okay, you're gonna have to make a choice. Do you want to see my airsoft gun, or do you want to see a different kind of gun before the Bezos spray?
Could you help us check these frames? Strategists said that they were filled with bombs, while War Masters said they were high-end SF frames.
Please, no peanuts! I slammed my peanuts in the car. No, wait! Did somebody say peanuts? Fucking child. I got these nuts right! Fuck, I hate myself.
War Master, I thought you were on my side!
Yes, and I regret it now. Fucking peanut light, yes! What are you, allergic? Imagine!
If I know things would end up like this, I should have done it myself in the auction lot warehouse.
What's this about auctions and warehouses? Oh, busted!
You're special.
Fuck you! You're special too! It's okay, I had ghost chili pepper peanuts last night. Yo! A fellow spice enthusiast? If you have not eaten them, if you have not eaten a Carolina Reaper pepper, take it from me, do not eat a Carolina Reaper pepper. Just don't. Trust me, bro. Wife brought them for me as a gift. How can you play this game if you have a wife? This is wife frontline. You can't play this game and be married at the same time. That's mutually exclusive. God, we'll boof the Carolina Reaper pep. Oh my fucking, you might actually need hospitalization if you do that. Do not. I'm watching you play. Thanks, you too.
Sleeper, Petusia, what have you done with my precious Dushavnaya? You know this is an important time for the commander. This is terribly irresponsible. But it was all for the good of the doll community. We didn't do anything wrong. It's not my fault. I tried to stop them, Miss Helen. Please don't ruin the commander's impression of me.
That's not important at the moment. Tell me, right now, is your current situation dangerous? Is the surrounding area safe? Are you far away from a large gatherings of people?
I guess we're safe for the moment? We're currently at the inn, going through the spoils of war.
Spoils of war? How'd you get these items? What connection do they have to you?
How should I put it? Kind of a long story. Save it for now. Can you tell us what these things are?
All right, move closer. Now reveal what's inside. Unzips.
Stop!
Don't touch it any further. Yo! But I unzipped. What do you mean don't touch it?
What's going on? Did I infringe on some taboo? Judging by the exposed detonators, it looks like military-grade C4 plastic explosives has been rigged for remote detonation.
How many of these fake frames are there?
I think there's a dozen or so of them.
That's enough to blow an entire building sky high.
Knew it was a trap! I told you we shouldn't have taken them!
Lady, this was your idea.
Mad.
You mad? We're in front of Miss Helen right now. Given the quantity of explosives here, blowing them up on sight is pretty much impossible. Forgive me, Fetusia, but I might have to inform the commander about this matter.
Alright, I understand. But since it's so serious, what should we do now?
For starters, I need more information. Please examine the items according to my upcoming instructions. Meanwhile, I need to know more details about the situation. Dushavnaya?
Okay, I got it.
We tell her about the situation. Boss, everything's set. Swap went off without a hitch. We swapped the crate of frames with a fake filled with C4. saw a cute little livery girl moving into their HQ building. But now, we proceed with the next step.
What you've done so far is secured a promotion and a bright future for yourself. But what comes next is the true test. I'm gonna bring you into their HQ. You know what to do next, right?
Yeah. Enter the beacon control center and install the generator. Generator? I hardly know.
Pour over the details. The top brass will not tolerate failure. We'll never get a chance like this again. In particular, make sure you plant the explosives on the locations highlighted by the engineers. We need to ensure the beacon control center is completely destroyed. Carl! That kills people! He even looks like a llama!
Got it, boss. I'll treat this like it's the most important thing in my life.
This is the most important thing in your life! My Uncle Zimmerman can be very generous. He hates useless people. We recently lost Makosh, and it was really an important location in the Yellow Zone for us. The year's performance metrics are gonna look very bad if we can't deal with Fort Nika.
Sure you should be telling me all that?
And so you understand just how important this is. The reason connection can sit pretty in this chaotic world is because they have a direct line to the upper echelons if you are insane. If we destroy this beacon control center and sever Mika's contact with the outside world, I'll be mere lambs to the slaughter. If Uncle Zimmerman's willing to invest in a bunch of dollars and rubber, he'll treat his capable people well. But you need to do well enough that people can't ignore it. Then I'll have some justification to put a good word in for you. Make sense, right?
Carl hangs up. Then he adjusts his outfit before returning into the meeting room like nothing happened. The auction had ended, and the guests are talking in their tiny cliques. Carl makes a beeline for Lydia.
Listen, Lydia, if my recollection serves, we talked about how we should visit connections here sometime.
Oh yes, I haven't forgotten, of course. I was waiting for your schedule to free up. Lydia, she's the capitalist. Shoot her. Do not let her 10 out of 10 looks deceive you. Shoot her.
Now would be the second time, no? In fact, I was wondering what we spent the rest of my day with.
Carl and Lydia exchange smiles, but they know each other is full of it. Visiting the HQ? That topic never came up before. Given the circumstances, however, this lie has become quite convenient, and thus it becomes the truth. No, prego first, then I'll decide. That's what I meant by shoot her. Fuck, I missed the dialogue again. God damn it. Well, let's go ahead and show off this button. Let's show off some of the characters. Welcome, May. Congratulations on being frisked. By the way, very important, I know I said it before, but today is a very important day in history. For today, in China, Tiananmen Square, 1989, nothing happened. We have the Spaz 12, a very heavy shotgun, and very fully loaded. We have Voimastina, whose outfit I need to get. The other outfit is actually pretty good. This is the gorilla. This is my wife. Everybody say hi, wife, because she's my wife. Right. Y'all want to see the other shotgun. She's at the bottom. This is Helen. Everybody say hello to Helen. In fact, this one's for you, Lord North Skills, because you asked. We are going to investigate Helen. First, she sleep. Is immediately banned from every gacha game. Yeah, that makes sense. She read. You know she's smart because she can read. She's very literate. She likes to look at the paperwork and solve conspiracies. She rests and is idle. She combs her hair, which allegedly smells really good. She likes to clean and tidy up the place. Let's go, your type of woman that likes to clean. Listen. This game is known for its free-form camera. You can put the camera wherever you want in the game. So you are free to move about however you like. And last but certainly not least, she can dance. Do you guys like to dance? Because let's dance while you look respectful. In any case, what's coming up next is the Bezos break. You can dance if you want to. You can leave your friends behind. For if they don't dance, and if they don't dance, well, they ain't no friends of mine. So up next, we interrupt your dancing to bring you ads. This is to make it so that anybody who is not subbed or doesn't have sufficient ad blocking capability can enjoy the stream uninterrupted. So which is why we're interrupting you now. Don't watch the ads. Just for you, maybe. Don't watch them. Give me more pizza rolls! Have fun! Okay, so what I have in front of me is Yellowstone bourbon whiskey, but that's not the important part. What I wanted to showcase, now that we're back, hopefully Pizza Roll Guy is back, otherwise he'll have to catch the VOD. This is not Malort. No! No, this is Yellowstone whiskey. This is what I drank too much of 2 Saturdays ago in karaoke, where I had to cut karaoke short because I drank way too much. You're showing wood live? Well, yes, but actually no. This is real fake wood because this here is not actually wood. It just looks like wood.
Skill issue.
I'll show you wood. Fuck. My real wood's back there on the gun rack. It's too far away for me to grab conveniently. You win this time! Wood? I'll show you wood, motherfucker. But this here, if we open up this end and we take it out, ta-da! We have the Mauser Airsoft thing pistol. with no magazine because I kept the magazine separate. I forgot where I put the magazine. Shit. Right, the magazine is in one of those boxes over there. It doesn't fit in here with a standard magazine, and the smaller magazine that is compact that fits in this piece here is always sold out. So I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. I'll just live without a magazine, I guess. But yeah, this is the Airsoft Mauser. It's shaped like a Mauser. It has the weird ergonomics of a Mauser. Like there's nothing in here. So it's fine. The safety works just like the real Mauser. I didn't take the stickers off, but now we're live. We're safe. And the cool part is, just like the real Mauser, if you take the holster and you flip it upside down and you go like here, ta-da! You can now use the holster as a stock. And it's actually quite ergonomic to hold like this. They were onto something with the Mauser design here. And yes, this Mauser, this Airsoft Mauser does have full auto capability. It's just, now you can shoot the same distances, but you look like a goof. Yes. The only problem I have is because this is a gas blowback Airsoft handgun, there's the hole right here, and the fact that this is made of polymer and not real wood means that all of the mechanics of the Airsoft replica, when you fire it, all that energy amplifies inside this acoustic here and comes right out the sound hole, and it actually hurts my ears when I fire it. So, which is unfortunate. I guess, however, that gives even more immersion in that you need ear pro to use this if you're gonna use it with the stock holster. Otherwise, you could just keep that by your side and yeah. I'm kind of acoustic myself. You motherfucker. Anywho, that's the Mauser. And to put it away, you just put that in there, and you kind of gotta shimmy with it, but we're close, please. Oh, hey, ow. I know you fit in here. You fit in here last time. How did you fit in here? Why would you do that when I'm just trying to close my Mauser? Oh, there we go. We got it. It's a little finicky, but Mauser, very cool. And there's like a little strap here where you could tie this to your belt or whatever and just keep this by your side. It's not a very efficient holster, but it's definitely a holster, and it definitely works. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this away, and when we come back, I will be playing the video game. Alright, I put this thing back here. Oh, wow. Okay. Nice. Alright. Let me go ahead and take that out so we can play the video game. And when we come back, we have Springfield. We are continuing to showcase what this game has to offer. Now, this is the Springfield interactive background where you can take her hand and you can dance on the menu screen. You can't do this anywhere else in the game. And you click and it brings her back, and you can spin her. You could spin to win. She is satisfying. Oh my god, I'll take it. You know what? Let us observe Springfield in her natural Springfield. Where is she? There she is. Okay. This is Springfield. Everybody say hi, Springfield. She sleep? This is actually one of my favorite poses in the whole game. Help! Okay, we're good. I lived. I need a fucking drink after that. She ponder as she make the she's basically, she's a cafe owner, so she knows what she's doing with the drinks. She have big gun. I do have a Springfield M1903. I have her gun. in Airsoft. It's right behind me. I could show that off too. Wait, Lord No Skills, did you just miss my entire Mauser show off? Because I spent like the past 5 minutes showing off the Mauser. Oh no, she dropped the bean. Oh no, where could it be? This is so sad. You might have. That's okay, it'll be in the VOD. Just go to like the 1 hour mark in the VOD. Had to put your kid to bed? Well, you're gonna have to put your kid to bed after watching this game. Where could it be? Oh, did man just summon the bees? Do I have the bees on this? I do. Where could it be? We have the bees! I can't believe you've done this. Ugh. Well, now we just have to live with it.
8、8、8、8、
Yo!
8、8、8、8。
So fun fact, the Japanese word for bee is hachi. Now you know. Also, behold, head pats. Except, oh, Uno reversed. We got Uno reversed with the head pats. I can't believe she's done this. A 2, bless you. But yes, this is certainly one of the video games. What?
88害8888京
That's a big number.
8888兆
I'll drink to that.
8888億8888万8888
Jesus. If you asked me to recite that number, I don't think I could. Unless you parsed it in multiples of 10 to the 4th. But, damn. Okay. Let's go gambling. Because I have a drink in my hand. And that's how you know the gambling's gonna be good. Alright. It's time to go gambling. Remember, every time I press this button here, that's $22. And we didn't get it. $22 for what? Fucking nothing, that's what. I'll drink to that. Oh, dang it. 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 Okay. Oh, dang it. Oh, dang it. Oh, dang it. Oh, dang it. Okay. You know what'd be funny is if we got it, but I let the bees on the screen. Go away, bees! It's time for the video game. We are going to continue with the story. Cat in a box! You'll never know what's inside until you open it. Hey yo, Schrodinger's cat? Spoilers for the entire Zero Escape trilogy? Like, that they use Schrodinger's cat in all 3 games. Like, okay, that works, I guess.
Alright, time to go over the plan. Make sure to take notes. Our objective is the Beacon Control Center. It's Lydia's precious pearl, said to be the biggest one on Earth. It's one of the major control hubs for the Yellow Zone communications. Getting into the beacon here requires the highest level of administrator access. Trying to crack it from the outside would require mil-spec hardware, manpower, and several months. Oh, we'll be sneaking into the Beacon Control Center? That's right. See this little device over here? Zoe made it beforehand. All we need to do is plug it into the Beacon Control Center, and Bugs will be able to access it remotely. As for the rest, we can leave it to Zoe. Got it! That was a real simple plan!
'Cause I'm a simple kind of man.
Oh, no. The plan is simple, but the execution is tricky.
It can't be discovered too early.
So as a direct assault is right out. Now, I believe you've been dumped in a warehouse somewhere.
First, we get out.
Suddenly, the crate shakes. It seems someone's moving it. Why is the crate moving again? Owling once said that no plan survives first contact with the enemy. You're better off calming down and resolving the issue. Listen, someone talking outside. Boss, I got the crate. Already scouted the route from here to the Beacon Control Center. I can get there in 5 minutes without anyone noticing me. The corporate henchman has successfully snuck into the Connection Corp's HQ. Because he's pretending to be Mr. Carl's bodyguard, no one has given him any trouble. He's made very thorough preparations, such as buying the guards off and finding blind spots in the security camera network. All obstacles in his way have been eliminated, except for what he's carrying. And now his mission has officially begun. Begun? The henchman loads the heavy crate into a trolley and pushes it towards the most distinctive tower on the premises. That tower is the Beacon Control Center, the signature structure of Connection's HQ.
For security reasons, normal employees aren't allowed to so much as approach it. However, this fact ends up playing right into the henchman's hands. Driven by visions of wealth, he exerts himself harder than ever before as he deftly maneuvers the crate past all the sensors and security cameras in his way. Finally, he reaches a solid metal door. Greetings, your voice print ID, please. Clearly, mere picks will not work on this sophisticated electronic lock. Going around doesn't seem practical either. It seems this is a hurdle he must overcome to get to the beacon control center. No other recourse, the thug pulls out his communicator. Boss, I ran into a bit of trouble. I can't open the door leading to the beacon control center. It needs a voice print ID. You help me out, boss? Carl snaps his fingers at what seems to be a casual gesture. However, it is a coded signal meaning affirmative. Cool. He happens to be having a casual chat with Lydia at the moment. Naturally, the latter hasn't noticed the micro transceiver tucked behind Carl's ear. Here's to you, Mr. Carl, and thank you for your gift. They clink their glasses, and Carl downs the contents of his glass in one gulp, as I'm about to take a much smaller sippy.
Dear trifle, it's been a pleasure working with you, Lydia. The location services you provided last time helped me make a tiny sum. In fact, it was a critical factor in earning my superior's trust. I also see many opportunities in you, which is why we should continue working together. I can assure you of an ever-increasing stream of returns in the future.
Of course, I believe you'll keep your word.
Do you believe in me? Or the person behind me?
There's a slight edge to Carl's words. Both know how the outside world views Carl, that he's a failed playboy, a stray dog that Mr. Zimmerman took in for the old time's sake. Mr. Carl, you were born in the White Zone, aren't you? What do you think of the Yellow Zone?
I see many opportunities here.
Oh, but the look on your face betrays what you really think. Indeed, this is a place where crude and barbaric people gather. They are only crude and barbaric because instead of pursuing higher education and more refined goals, they spend their time finding food in the wilderness and keeping their families from freezing to death.
Should I praise their tenacity then?
They don't need our praise or our table scraps. They have the same network access as the people in the green or even the white zones. If they had their education, they might be more pleasing to our eyes. My father once thought of working with the corporations to develop telecommunication services in the Yellow Zone, allowing its residents to enjoy basic communications free of charge. However, he was turned down. If I'm not wrong, back then he was rejected by the Gerard Group, the one your father worked for.
My father was a conservative man, I believe.
I'm not saying that to put you on the spot. What I'm trying to say is that once certain people make enough money, they feel guilty and try to make amends through charity. That's just a way to balance out their gains. What is needed to change the current state of affairs is not mere benevolence, but a true opportunity. When such an opportunity presents itself, not even the corporations can ignore it. Also, I must thank you for demonstrating vision and decisiveness beyond that of your father. Not every young master of the White Sun could come to Port Mika, so I'm glad to work with you, no matter who your backer might be. Carl stares hard into Lydia's eyes, hoping to see a crack in her noble facade. However, Lydia's mask is impenetrable. Damn it, she's impenetrable. That's a fucking challenge. What do you think of Port Mika?
It's a nice place. It's quite prosperous for a small burner town. Its HQ facility, for example, already matches the standards of the green zones, or even higher.
When my father was in charge, this was not the case. The mayor was corrupt and pocketed a lot of tax money. He bribed the URNC commissioner and cut back on the public security budget, which led to high crime rates. Therefore, I inherited my father's business. I got rid of that mayor and took control of all municipal affairs here. After that, this place became what it is now. I started by solving basic issues like water, electricity, and healthcare, then security. I believe there is only one aspect that hasn't been properly dealt with.
And what's that?
Education.
Education?
While I disagreed with my father on many things, I believe, as he did, that education can change people and places. This joint venture is successful. would like to open a lifelong learning school here. There are many orphans in Port Mika. There ought to be a place like them to take them in and turn them into useful people.
You like children?
Oh, don't say that to a billionaire. Oh my god. I loathe them. Okay, we're good. Unless she's projecting.
I didn't think you were of one mind.
You're a fake billionaire.
Guess I misread you. I have the impression that you like kids very much.
Thinking about Zoe? Well, it's for business reasons. Taking those brats out of circulation will lower security costs and ensure a supply of cheap workers in the future. And then she kills him. Yo, that would be great.
Such foresight! I could stand to learn from your vision. And now, a toast to Lydia, and to the Port Mika we shall witness.
Glasses clink, and Carl downs yet another drink. He's going through them a little too quickly, kind of like me sipping through this sippy that I got.
Yeah, man, I thought I'd drown in the depths. With that person say,
Who the fuck would save you?
not only did that person give me a second life, but they also persuaded Uncle Zimmerman to give me a second chance. After meeting that person, I realized just how shallow and dissipated I was. Though they were younger than me, shone so much more brightly. I couldn't help but bend the knee to that great leader's charisma.
Who the fuck? That's good to hear. Therein lies an implication that all of us have the potential for a glorious future.
Now that I've been granted a new lease of life, I don't care what people call me. Let them label me a dog of Mr. Zimmerman or a lousy criminal. I only wish to devote myself to a greater cause. The profligate of the past is dead. I didn't need to hide my wasted life in a glamorous facade. I simply want to climb ever higher and see heights I've never seen before.
Hey yo, throw him off the cliff. Let's go.
And I must thank you for that, Lydia. You're my second savior. An angel descending from the heavens.
Shut the fuck up. You flatter me, Carl.
But I mean it.
Everett, shut the I can't fucking with this guy.
When the airborne beacon takes flight.
Carl, this is how you get dead, you dipshit. Okay. He already died, and he's back. That, like... Okay.
Lydia, you will accomplish something that even the conglomerate could not.
She's a demon in Big Boobad. Yeah, that's how they get you. What really seals the deal for me is the fact that she has lovely glasses, a lovely hat, and long, messy blonde hair. Holy shit. And she's left-handed. So, like, bruh, that's all you need. She's got that traditional beauty that's like, you don't see anymore. I'm so glad that, at least in 2076, this look still persists. Even if it's evil. Daryl Talks Games did a whole video on how we have made evil too sexy. And yes, we have, but fortunately, things are perfectly balanced, as all things should be.
Many companies have been working on airborne beacons, but only connections that pass the RNC's rigorous trials and met the standards for use of the Yellow Sun. That is truly remarkable.
Everything he's confessing to her is basically saying, I'm an idiot and perfect lamb to the slaughter, please destroy me as much as possible. I love the kind of woman that'll actually just kill me. You know, when I woke up this morning, I was thinking, damn, I hope some hot shit paints my brains all over some fucking hallway. And here we are. I mean, really, just absolutely destroy me. I'm talking full-on watermelon in the thighs level carnage. And I wanted to get embarrassing. I want to get disgusting. I want to shit myself. I want you to call me your pee-pee piss-piss boy. I want you to make me your bitch. Let's play the fucking video game. Really?
Come now, such modesty is unbecoming. You know better than I do that this is a great opportunity to change the face of communications in the Yellow Zone.
Oh, he said wants to be disgusted. I know. No! That's not it! No! Don't get it twisted! No! God, you drive me to drink. Tool 8? Oh boy! What did the band that produces like a masterpiece album once every like 20 years, what did they eat?
On the one hand, the purification products, frontier development companies, and various corporations are all eager to expand the boundaries of communication.
Forget watermelons, Voimastina's thighs could crush bowling balls. Yes! I'm glad the gorilla could draw someone out of the woodwork. Welcome in, Monhole. How we doing today? I guess I have been drinking. Full disclosure.
Connection signal coverage encompasses all of theirs. This fits the balance of supply and demand, and places the initiative during negotiations in our hands.
Thighs could crush Motherfucker. Look at this. Look at this. This is... She is programmed for one thing and one thing only. Destruction. My money is her revealing that she saw through his plan from the start and the henchman has already been liquefied. I agree with half of that.
Damn it!
I feel like she's gonna let the henchman get really far and then say, I knew about your plan all along, but then she's gonna get thwarted by Baster and G31. So, we'll continue with the story.
On the other hand, aerial beacons can create an unprecedented intelligence advantage in the complex conditions. It means the military would be desperate to acquire it. Just like, I know. You know Mom knows I need you, right?
Oh, he's drunk. Oh, he's drunk. Oh my god, no. Fuck yeah, go gadget cat girls with guns! Go gadget brown bricks with Minecraft! Just tell me, Carl, what do you want me to do for... This is getting a little too hot for my half-drunk ass. Let me change that. Okay.
I want you to get rich. I want you to build more sequel beacons. And then I want you to build them into a worldwide system.
That will take time. Currently, it can only be produced at Port Makeup, and we need the radiation conditions of the Yellow Zone to build and test the engine systems. Cost to construct similar production lines in other areas will be massive.
Lydia, you still don't consider me a true friend.
He's drunk. Carl fills another glass, then downs the whole thing.
As you know, I have ample funding and manpower that I can share with you.
Money is always useful. If you invest in me, it will help convince my shareholders to raise production and our coverage.
And that's why I'm here. Conglomerate would like a share of the profits. A sizable share, to be sure. But I'll match it with an equally sizable outlay.
Lydia smiles. It's the exact kind of situation she'd been hoping for. She's gonna suck him dry of his funds. Of his funding. Do not get it twisted, this is a stock exchange. Whoever's Carl's backer is, Carl is mortally afraid of failing them. Or perhaps failing them again. That suits her just fine. Lydia needs money, and she's not picky about where it comes from. It seems a great partnership is in the cards for us. The climate now isn't too suitable for a deal, but we can celebrate in advance. She is not a doll, she is a human.
Yeah, that's right.
They clink glasses again. Carl is having trouble controlling his hand, and he very nearly smashes both glasses with that gesture. After tipping his head back and finishing the glass, he shakily rises to his feet and walks over to the wine rack by the window.
I like this wine, Lydia. May I crack it open?
Oh, that's a 46% cognac. Are you sure you can handle it? Yo, this man is simping for her harder than I ever could. Oh my god. Bruh.
You kidding me? Do I look drunk?
I'm just so happy. With such a view unfolding before her, Lydia finds herself relaxing for the first time in a long while. She can set aside all her meticulous calculations and watch a man engaging in pointless bravado, just like on the summer nights when she was but a student. I don't think I met anyone who could beat me at simping. You are a professional. I'll give you that. Well, my drinks are there to entertain my friends. I'm no Scrooge. Go ahead, open it. Open it! Carl's ears catch that phrase. He knows his earpiece has also captured it. Uh-oh. Did he do it? He can hear cheering at the sounds of fireworks, the sound of women squealing in delight, the sound of his father applauding him from the stage. He pops a bottle of champagne, and foam bursts from the brim. He celebrates with all his might, celebrating his cruise liner weighing anchor at sea. He's starting to get tired. The ceiling spins overhead like helicopter blades. Then he closes his eyes and lets himself fall into darkness. Carl out here like, please, 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 please. The corporate henchman presses the communicator against the code lock, and he finally hears those words. Open it. The metal door flashes a green light and opens. Okay, that was pretty good. That was actually pretty good. The henchman breathes a sigh of relief. Did it. You did it, boss. The door's open. There's no response from the other side of the communicator. Only a barely audible glug glug sound. It seems Carl has given his all to achieve his aims. A tragic determination wells up in the henchman's heart. There, he makes a solemn vow to succeed. And so, the henchman pries the crate open. Surprise! With a meticulous exclamation, the two tactical dolls spring out of the crate. Ayo! Let's go! It's gameplay time! Yes, I'm tipsy. But yes, I'm also this loud normally. Oh, wait till you see me at Offkai. I'm gonna be at full power at Offkai if I don't fucking die again. What are those Power Ranger enemies? Huh? Hey, the gang's here. Okay, we got Basti. We have the G31 equivalent. Fuck it. Let's go with this. Cool. After this, we will investigate Voimastina the gorilla. Because gorilla, I hardly know her. But there is a lot I can say about Voimastina. I keep calling her the gorilla for good reason. I did her lore. The first half of it was funny, but the second half of it was like, holy shit. Okay. I'm still scared. But it's fine. Also, holy shit, she turned the entire squad into grape jelly? Yes. That's what Basti does. The grape jelly is everywhere. Oh no. Don't shoot Fatusia, that's not nice. Now the good news is, if you guys could tell how much drink was left in this bottle, I will have a safe enough amount to drink tonight, such that I will not get carried away, even if I drink the rest of the bottle. That said, I am still pacing myself. For those who don't know, I am an extreme turbo lightweight. I am fucking tiny. Oh, what kind of problems did you say in my face? Let me see. Ah, there's none at all. Thanks for bringing us in, you right dumbass. Bastard kicks the unconscious corporate henchman aside and heads over to the densely packed machinery inside the beacon control center. Hello? Zoe, you there? Did you fall asleep? I'm here. Bugs are ready and waiting. The rest is up to you, so hurry and make your steps, Twinkle Toes. Just hacking the firewall of the Yellow Zone's biggest telecom provider. You'll be fine. Ayo, Hacker Man? Given what we've gathered, you've probably been caught up in a terrorist attack. Contrary to Sweeper's claim, it's not targeted at the doll community or the commander. Thanks, I'll never be able to see the corrosion tiles as anything other than grape jam. Oh, I see it as just like poison splooge, but grape jam works too. Have any guesses as to who the attacker might be? It was probably those two dolls that sat opposite to us. That wicked little blondie's probably capable of any and all manner of evil deeds. Ayo, Mushi? Doesn't seem like it to me. Too high profile. If you ask me, that pickpocketing brat from yesterday is a more likely suspect. I heard her voice over the loudspeakers before the power cut out. Zoe would never do bad things like that. You don't know that. Oh no, you've been fucking rose-colored blindfolded. You're even calling her by name. Are you friends with her or something? Parasocial. I just know, okay? Besides, it'd be really hard for a kid to get explosives like this. Are you sure about that? Let's try to think more simply. You stole these items from the auction lot warehouse. Isn't the auction organizer the most likely suspect? Lydia? And she's already the sovereign of Port Mika. Would she want to attack? Right, stop fighting. I have a new clue here. I checked the logistics movement info for Port Mika. Most of the goods have complete documentation from their points of origin, so mixing contraband in is difficult. While the small-scale makes managing things easier, the fact that the security here is on the level of green zones is quite remarkable. However, there is one exception to this. Tonight, a vehicle from the outside entered Port Mika without any form of vetting or inspection. My guess is that's the source of explosives. Ah! A shining beacon has appeared to pave a brave new world! We can determine the origins of that vehicle. We'll be able to learn the true identity of the forces of darkness! That's what I was thinking. She said the line! She said the thing! She said a lot of lines. Hold on. Darkness, Ayo, that's me. She said the thing. Brave New World, Ayo, is that a 30 seconds to Mars threat? However, didn't manage to learn much. All we know is that it was a delivery truck registered to Moldia Logistic. It was Sakura! It was us! Let's fucking go! I'll drink to that. I just said that! Let's fucking go! It's you!
It's not often that you see adults sneezing.
It's because we're talking about you, lady.
I heard that people sneeze when others talk behind. Could the commander be missing me? Or maybe someone's putting your name on a wanted list. How could that be? Senpai, you're such a kidder, and a bad one at that. You are kidding, right? You're not? I'm fully prepared for you to get struck by any and all kinds of bad luck.
Is that a talking truck? Yes, this is one of the worst characters in the whole fucking game. Like, one of the worst good guys. Nobody likes isekai truck kid, guy, girl, whatever fucking... Yes, it's a talking delivery truck. Sakura's event had her team up with this asshole, fucking Wages, and now they are a pair, a dynamic duo, but this truck is insufferable. Not a cutscene goes by where I would not intentionally ram him into a telephone pole or intentionally drive over spikes or otherwise essentially engage in activities that would rival that of God's drunkest driver.
Well, it's true this mission was very sudden, but all the packages you've delivered so far have been perfectly normal.
Okay, imagine Kit Knight Rider, but, like, not good. Like, we're not talking levels of, like, Forspoken bad, but we're talking levels of, like, I don't want to be inside you kind of bad. I could have phrased that any other fucking way. Listen. Yellowstone bourbon whiskey is pretty damn good, okay? Well, I'm just gonna leave it at that.
Let's wrap this up quick and head back to the commander's place.
Oh, that was perfect? Thanks, you two.
Don't bother looking for her. The two of us, well, the three of us came to Port Mika on Sakura's truck.
There was a long, long silence from the other side of the line. So you're saying Sakura is an ex-Griffin doll? Now that you mention it, I think Springfield mentioned this before. Poor girl. Wow! What the fuck? Don't bring her financial status into this. Jeez! I've never heard Helen sound so tired before. Alright, I'm going to place my trust in that you didn't take some kind of blow-up Port Mika mission. Looks like the real criminal didn't leave any obvious incriminating evidence behind. In that case, it means they must have their own avenues for bringing items in. Apart from government channels, the only other ways are through and connection. No, you can't get involved any further with this matter. I think the best way to handle the situation is to alert the local administration and then return to the community now.
So we'll be contacting Lydia?
Yes, she can do much more than you. You need her help. But if she reacts badly, if she doesn't want to help solve the problem, then things might be worse than we imagined. If that happens, you need to get away immediately and destroy the explosives in the wilderness. Bear in mind that these explosives can cause tremendous damage, so you need to be careful. This is an entire game about wanting you to get inside things. If the truck has achieved the opposite, then it is truly awful. Alright, he's got a point. I'm going to inform the commander now and have him send some help over, so keep the comm channels clear. After Helen hangs up, Dushavnaya looks down at the communicator in her hand, unsure of what to do next, despite receiving a direct suggestion.
This kind of pisses me off.
So he's sending someone over? What, he doesn't think we can't handle it ourselves?
We can't, can we? Looks like we'll have to inconvenience Helen and the commander. I'm no hero. I'm just a great big dork.
You're my great big dork, goddammit!
Don't think that way, Dushavnaya. Thanks to us, they have a chance to stop something terrible from happening. Doesn't that count as a hero's work too? Actually, I think the commander might praise us now. Yeah. Let's go contact that Lydia lady right now. That way, we'll be able to resolve this crisis.
But how can we contact her? I don't think we have her number or anything. I think she said she was in charge of all of Port Mika. In other words, we should be able to reach her eventually no matter who we contact. Baseball, huh? Naya takes out the services brochure that the hotel gave them. There's an emergency contact number on it. Naya starts by calling the emergency hotline, Miami. Hello, is something the matter? Hello, I'd like to speak to Lydia, please. Yes, she is my big dork. However, oh. I fucking love this game. Lady Lydia, if you want a job, you can just call Connection. The other side hangs up on her. You should soon find the customer service hotline for Connection. Oh no! Greetings, how can I help you today? I'm looking for Lydia. Can you put me through to Lydia? I apologize, but we cannot provide such services. I'd like to arrange a meeting with the CEO. Please file an official meeting request through the business department. As approved, you will need to provide a complete list of assets and identification. After that, you will have to wait for the CEO's secretary to contact you to discuss the details of the meeting. Wait a minute! That's too many steps! I can't remember all that! What was the first step again? That would be filing an official meeting request through the business department. How do I contact them? Oh, they're off work now. You'll have to wait until tomorrow and try again. That's no good! We can't wait that long! Who else is still around? Give me all the reachable numbers you have! Oh my god! She's gonna call everybody! Fucking... You know, it's a valid strategy! Anywho, let's inspect Dushivnaya. So, before we do that, let's inspect a tall doll like... Oh, I forgot to put that! I forgot to put the hammer Cat girl butt jump scare? Oh, we can do that. Let me find... Where is she? Where is she? Panitia is right here. You want Panitia? Look at Panitia. Look at her. Look at her! This is Panitia. True to her name. She is very pretty, yeah. She's also pretty tall. She also has pretty homophobia eyes. Oh my god! We have the cat girl with homophobia eyes! Was with us all along! Yo! And she sneezes. Also, friendly, casual reminder that this game allows free camera access movement wherever you like. You could zoom in or out as much as you please. Very cool. Let us continue. We already saw entertainment, but we're seeing it again. She gently nuzzles the fuzzy ball. And she concentrates on metronome. So, really quick, I just want y'all to appreciate how tall she is. She is quite tall. And with that in mind, let us introduce the gorilla. This is Voimastina, who is, well, as you can see, she is quite large. She's fucking huge. And well, I think it's great. I, for one, oh, check this out. This is how you unlock bottomless magazines. She racks it, but then if you do it again, there's one in the chamber, right? Not anymore. So what happens is, because her hand is over the ejection port, she slides it, and the sleight of hand, she has to store it somewhere. Now, where could she possibly be storing it? Because her hand is in plain view this whole time. That's right. These are magical wristbands. She relaxes. The fucking regular size cut. This reminds me of the video of Shaq, Shaquille O'Neal, the basketball player. Like, holding normal size objects and making himself look like a giant. Like, holy fuck, yeah. Voimistina is huge. And she will kill you on accident. She is the strongest T-doll and is built for one thing and one thing only. Training. That is a 1,000 kilogram weight. That should break the bed, but it's like... Right, I have to get the outfit. Let's get the outfit. Let's do that now. I was planning on doing this anyway. So, I forgot that I have this. It's an outfit select voucher that gets any outfit below 1580 credit coins, but when an outfit is revealed immediately, it's always on discount. So we can use it to get... Can't get it. Fuck. Alright, I'll figure out what to do with that later. Never mind. Let's just get the outfit now. I was planning on getting it anyway. Yes, I want this. Because it's cool. And I use her a lot. So it's worth it. Under the dazzling sunlight, this classic back view fills onlookers with unmatched sense of security. Of course, this solid sense of security is due in no small part to her special exo armor. However, there's one thing that makes you curious. Why does it look like a stag beetle? Because stag beetles are cool. Hey, yo! Let's investigate. Let's go to the... Oh, she even has a cool hat! Let's go. Okay. Do the things. Do the things. I like this outfit. I really like this outfit. Yo! I've never seen her do that before. That was sick. If I zoom in, do the thing. Do the thing. Nice. And I think she has every character has a back pose. Except for you, apparently. Come on, do the thing. Do you not have a back pose? You have to have a back pose. This is girl's front line. Oh, there it is. Okay. She has Terminator eyes. What you say about me? Uh-oh. No! Like, look at the size difference! Oh. Uh-oh. BJ got frisked. No! It's gone! Reduced to ashes. This is so sad. It's also worth noting that the commander is 6 feet tall, and she still dwarfs us. Oh my. Yes. Oh, by the way, the other character that will accidentally kill you is Lewis, one of my favorites, one of my absolute favorites. I love Lewis so much. She found your USB drive with illegal corn on it. I'll have you know that my USB drive is filled with sheet music, because I use it to print it at the library. Anyway, let's go gambling. We've been... Yo! Yo, we get stuff! Let's go! Wait, how do we use these? This surprise... all targeted and custom procurement. Do we... not... Huh? Wait. How do they work? Excuse me, how does this work? Hold on. It doesn't automatically use itself? Do I go back to the storeroom? Where are my things? Where did they go? Where did they go? How did they use them to enter the all targeted, military upgrade, and custom procurement. After that time. Okay, maybe it automatically uses itself. June 5th, 25th, and August 5th. Oh! I'm just retarded. Let me read that again. In my drunken stupor, let me attempt to read. Everybody stand back! The streamer is going to try to read. Oh shit, you're right. I'm dumb. I'm dumb. I'll drink to that. Here's to gambling and another theoretical $22 down the fucking, never mind. Oh my god, 50-50 time. Here we go. This is Yoda time. It's 50-50. We either got her or we didn't. Let's fucking go. That ain't it. Oh, dang it. That doesn't sound like her. We failed. We fucked it. We fucked it. We got angry Chinese woman instead. She's mad that nothing happened in Tiananmen Square 1989 on this very day. But that's fine. We'll get her next time. We failed the 50-50. This is so sad. The beautiful cat girl with homophobia. Yo, double purple? Okay. Hey, yo. Well, I can live with that. Cool. Also, we get... Let's upgrade her while we're here. We might as well. Ta-da! Where is she? Look for the red. Oh, there she is. She's aggressively red. There we go. Nice. Oh, wow, I don't have her that much. Okay, this is actually good, because I would like to build her. Cool. Let's continue the story, shall we? Here we go. Under the undercurrents. When you're drowning, you can glimpse the true form of the iceberg. But before we continue, how much money do we have? Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8? Okay, we can continue. This is fine. We're good. Carl is awakened by the sunlight shining into his eyes. Ayo, hangover? His head hurts. After getting up from where he's lying on the ground, he realizes that someone has thrown a wool rug over him. Not even a blanket. He recognizes his surroundings. This is Lydia's office. Apparently, he got blackout drunk last night. The room is completely unfamiliar, and he doesn't remember coming here. The only thing he remembers is the half-finished bottle of cognac on the desk. There's a note next to it. You look cute while asleep. Get up too late. See you at the ribbon-cutting ceremony. Carl makes a sudden realization. It's probably the biggest embarrassment of his life as a proper businessman. Skill issue. Still, he doesn't mind. Embarrassing himself in front of Lydia doesn't mean anything, because she won't be in a position to mock him for it much longer. Since his henchman has opened the door to the beacon control center, the explosives are probably set by now. Carl turns on his communicator, but he doesn't see the mission accomplished message he was hoping for. Hello? How did it turn out? He makes the call, but there's no answer. Hello? Hello? Carl senses something went terribly wrong, and his heart lurches. He keeps telling himself to stop, calm down, and think rationally. No way he'd be sleeping peacefully in Lydia's office if his scheme was exposed. In short, the situation's not great, but it's not terrible either. Carl sprints towards the beacon control center. Sprinting with a hangover? Bruh. I just finished talking with Miss Mei Ling. She found a place for us to dispose of the explosives. I also memorized how to detonate them remotely. Bishop Naya, let's blow up the explosives first. Just one more call. I've almost gotten through to Lydia. So you said 3 hours ago. See? Even Nixie's fallen asleep. But it's really happening this time. Bishop Naya has been making calls all night. Right now she's dialing the last number on her list. Hello? I'd like to speak to Lydia, please. Who is this? How did you get this number? I don't remember. It's probably from the business department secretary's cousin that were retired granny from marketing. Wow! In any case, I'm sure you can help us contact Lydia. I'm afraid I'll have to disappoint you. In Port Mika, everyone wants Lady Lydia to do something for them, but not everyone deserves the right to make direct contact with her. While she does care for everybody, she's not a saint who will help people for free. Her time is linked to everyone's prosperity and is not to be casually used on prank calls from unknown numbers. Wait, I have something important to tell her. Port Mika is currently in great danger. Danger? Apart from a gang of mischievous kids playing prank on others, Port Mika has not had any serious criminals in a long time. If you ask me, you're the danger here. How can you say that when you don't know anything? You say I don't know anything? I was a sheriff of this town 15 years ago. Lady Lydia now employs me as one of her servants, but I'm fully aware of every single movement made in Port Mika. She isn't just a businesswoman. She truly intends to turn this messy little town into a cutting-edge technology park. Is that so? And I'm sure you know about the C4. There's a deep sigh from the other end of the line. There's nothing dangerous of the sort in Port Mika. Yeah, no, I have some right now. There's enough to blow half the town sky high. Say what? Right, I understand. At your terms, I'll let Lady Lydia know. What's your aim? Intimidation? Blackmail? How much do you want? It's none of that. I'm just trying to do a good deed by reporting a crime. You have to believe me. Port Mika really is in great danger. Alright then, in that case, I'll give you an address. Head there right now with the dangerous items you've described. Discuss the rest when we meet. Alright, we did it! Zoe excitedly bounces in her chair. There's a long string of characters in the center of the screen. Hey yo, she hacked all night. Let's fucking go. We got the Unabomber stand. This is the cipher key for the Beacon Control Center's command systems. You're awesome, big sis. You really did it. This is a cipher key for the Beacon Control Center. The most complex thing on the planet. Does this mean we can broadcast commands to the entire network? For example, sending the Bugs logo to everyone? As time? I don't even know what that is, but okay. I think sending out Big Sis's sleep talking would be better. Zoe pants heavily and slumps back into her chair. She's been up all night working on this, but after the excitement passes, she's left completely drained. Ted, this is for you, Bundy. It wasn't just excitement over a hard-won victory that filled her, but also heart-pounding palpitations and a feeling close to dread. It's just like the first time she's grabbed Phelan's gun to fool around. Feels like she's grasped something beyond her control. We gonna make Uncle Ted proud with this one? Y'all making jokes beyond my comprehension? Cause I live under the rock that is underneath the rock that people claim to live under when they say they live under a rock. I don't think you guys realize just how much of, like, the core of the earth I live underneath. I genuinely have no clue what you guys are on about. Thanks for the hard work, Zoe. How is it? We can transfer control permissions over the airborne beacon now. Oh shit, we grew up in the same household? Damn. Domestic abuse. Not just yet, but leave that part to me. Right now, what you need to do is rest. Don't burn yourself out. Zoe's as meek as a lamb in front of Baster, because it was Baster that taught her how to be defiant in the first place. She stands up from her chair and stretches herself while looking around. It is then that she realizes just how terrible her living space is. It's so damn hot and the room's a mess. 1, 2, 3, 4, 7. That's not 6, 7 that all the kids these days are raging about. You messed it. You botched it, lady. Looks like I finished 7 cans of coffee. I'm all out. Right. If everything went well, there might be a celebration party later. Can't leave all this crap lying around. I need to tidy up. Several minutes later, Zoe leaves the house with a big bag of trash in hand. Morning sunlight is warm, the breeze is cool, and this walk is a comfort that will surpass all words. Zoe's in a great mood. Just about everything she sees is pleasing to her eye. Be it the scattered houses, the people moving back and forth. Suddenly, something very annoying comes into view. Rare figures, one white and one black, are weaving through the crowd. The one in front seems to have a heavy sack over her shoulder. It's the 2 dolls who caught her yesterday. The corner of Zoe's mouth curls up in a smile. She quickens her pace and catches up with them. Gotta go, gonna have to read the rest another time. How far into the event is this node? We are about halfway through, almost at the halfway point. So, you still have plenty of story to go. Enjoy it, because we'll be picking up on the rest of the story next week. So, have fun with it, just don't spoil it for me, please, that's all I ask. She recites her 2 principles in her heart. First, any elements of chance must be eliminated before the plan can succeed. Second, she always remembers a grudge, and she hates to lose out. Hello? It's me. I got a message for all bugs. Those 2 dorks who busted me last time just showed up. Don't worry, not in the habit of doing that. Take care. No, I don't think I will. I'm gonna make some very poor life decisions. Let's fucking... Who the fuck am I kidding? Have a good night, man. Thanks for coming around. Why are there so many people on the street? We've been waiting at every intersection. Be getting him drunk? No, I'm getting me drunk. You guys ain't done shit. Simp for Lydia. Already did. You should have seen my reaction to first seeing her yesterday. I immediately claimed her as my wife and then immediately regretted it. This is going to prepare me for next time I ever finally talk to a woman. Why am I like this?
It's probably people going to work. I've heard of a thing called the morning peak. It seems very similar to what we're seeing now.
No, it isn't. Listen, I'm just gonna assume that we're both non-virgins. It's just you seem to be married and I am very much not married.
I've been carrying this sack since yesterday. My waist is getting a little sore. Is that so? Let me give you a quick checkup. Just put the sack down for now. Why don't you carry it for me? I'll take the sack from you later.
As the two of them talk, neither of them notice several small figures pushing a cart over to them. The cart contains a sack that looks just like the one by Dushavnaya's feet. Uh-oh. You also true? So you're the ones who made the call? I didn't expect the self-proclaimed hero to be such a unique doll. Here I thought names like hero and strategist were code names in an organization or something.
The situation is really bad. Fort Mika is under threat from the forces of evil. Behold, the dangerous explosive in this bag are proof.
You're saying that somebody wants to use these explosives to attack Port Mika? How did they end up in your hands?
We got them from the auction lot warehouse last night.
Talk about the warehouse for Lydia's auction? Warehouse is strictly forbidden to unauthorized personnel. Are you aware that your actions constitute unlawful entry?
We didn't touch anything. This is the only thing we took.
And that would be theft.
No, it's not. Things back then were really complicated, and we fought with the guards, and we had no choice, so...
And that's assaulting a police officer with a deadly weapon.
Don't worry about unimportant stuff like that. The most important thing right now is the explosives. Who's the mastermind? Have any more explosives? You need to look into this right away and deal with it.
Unimportant, you say? Fine, just show me the explosives. Dushavnaya hands the sack over. The servant opens it. He takes a look at the contents, then lets out a cold chuckle. I see. So you're from the bugs then, ladies. I didn't expect their numbers to grow, certainly not by welcoming dolls. Arrest them.
Wait, what?
Look out, they're moving in! Uh-oh. Sweet, we get to beat up cops, just like in Earthbound. Let's fucking go. Let's go! I'll drink to that. On my road home, like on the road that I'm on before I turn into my driveway. Looks like pork is back on the menu. Oh, you're gonna hate this story. I saw the nose of a cop car just barely peeking out behind a sight line on my way to my house. And I know that fucking trick. I'm all like, nope, I'm not falling for that. I'm just meandering on by. But then, as I'm passing, the cop turns on his lights and just zooms. Like, I'm passing and the cop pulls out right behind me with his lights on, and I'm all like, I was going the speed limit. I am a law-abiding citizen. You got nothing on me. What the fuck? I pull over and he zooms right on by and catches the guy in front of me. I'm like, what? He was barely going any faster. What the fuck? Excuse me. Like, goddamn. The pigs are fucking starving out here. Jesus Christ. I don't know what the fuck that was about, but I'm like, bruh. I remember last Christmas Eve, I was heading to my mom's house, and there was a cop car stationed right underneath one of those speed limit radar signs that tells you how fast you're going. Merry fucking Christmas to you too, I guess. That was the guy whose wife cheated on him. Okay, that makes more sense, but... okay.
This is bad. War Master, the worst has come to pass!
Yeah, I noticed. They had a discussion before they came here. And as people started acting strange, that would mean they were the real masterminds. Oh my god! This plot is getting so entangled and confused by all parties involved. This really is Bullet Train without the bullet train. By the way, if you haven't seen the movie Bullet Train, I strongly recommend it. That was a hilariously great drunk watch in the Discord. In other words, there'd be nobody they could trust in Port Mika, so they'd have to stop the conspiracy by themselves.
You need to seize the initiative. Let's start by taking all the enemies down and then capturing this building. Oh, wait, weren't we supposed to contact Helen? We can't let them look down on us anymore. I'd feel bad if I bothered Helen about everything. There was no way out for us the moment we uncovered her conspiracy. Do it! Lydia's servants are completely unprepared for the two dolls' all-out attack. How unruly! This is a critical period for this town and Lady Lydia. Would it kill you to rein yourselves in a little? She's not even here! Who do you think you're trying to scare by mentioning her? Damn it! How can mere dolls be so... In the blink of an eye, the jet black T-doll is in the man's face. She slams the hilt of her sword into the bridge of his nose. Still trying to persuade them right up until the moment he passes out. F. Are these... doll frames? He must be really valuable if those two dolls are protecting him like treasure, right? Would they be super high-end doll frames? They puts on her earpiece and begins talking excitedly. Wait, no, does she not know about the explosives? Right! The explosives were planted by the asshole guy. She doesn't know about them. Great news, Big Sis! We found something good for Big Sis Baster and Big Sis Phelan. Big Sis Phelan's body's been a real pain to maintain, but she might not have to worry about that anymore. Well done, you guys! Oh yeah, what did you swap them with? Arbolic soap? You remember that monument that got demolished because we wrote Lydia as a pig all over it? Saved the best parts of it. Oh my god. Cipher key authenticated. To access administrator privileges, please provide voice print verification. Two-factor authentication, huh? I expected that much. Unfortunately, neither of us is good at electronic warfare. Master has a grave expression on her face. Can we get the bugs to handle the voice print thing? The only way is if Zoe can learn how to talk like Lydia. You think they sound alike? Hell no! Then what should we do? If only we recorded her earlier. Voice print locks are easy to crack. After a moment of deliberation, Master brings her hands together in realization. Well, looks like there's only one thing we can do. Oh? What is it? We're gonna kidnap Lydia. Holy shit. My thoughts exactly. The fuck? Take it all back. Yo. This story is getting wild. Right? Yeah. Well, I'm gonna do one supply level just so I can exhaust my supply of supplies. That way I don't miss out on any other rewards. And then after that, we're gonna see who we can raid. By the way, if you're not in the Discord, go ahead and type !Discord and join the Discord, because I am always there. Because I don't use social media, all of my online presence is concentrated onto my Discord and whatever few Discords I'm in. I am not... Okay, how do I put this? I am not a widespread presence on the internet, but in the few places I am in, I am... unfortunately, too active in. So, if you want more memes and shit posting and whatever the fuck ninja-ness, I prefer cryptid myself. I have, ever since someone described me as an internet cryptid, I'm like, yo, that's like the highest praise I've ever received in terms of internet points. Like, I'll take it. That is basically how I've seen myself all my life, is an internet cryptid. And I will continue to be that guy. In any case, let's head on back to my room. Thank you so much for coming to my Girls Frontline stream today. I have not even finished my drink yet. That's a 10-ton shipping container, and Catgirl can just reach up and pat the top. Yes. Yes, she can. You gotta understand. These cat girls are built different. They're not your ordinary cat girls. They are advanced cat girls. Let's raid an advanced cat girl. Am I following a cat? There is one cat girl online. She's doing her 30-hour birthday stream. What a person to raid today. She's playing Stray. So on the topic of cat girls, and on the topic of whatever the fuck, let's go ahead and raid Peachy Meow. Full disclosure, while her community does get unhinged, it is the more, I want to say, non-offensive unhinged. So while I
usually don't give a flying fuck about what you guys say in my chat and community, I would kindly ask that just don't be an asshole, because Peachy Meow is nice. She is someone that can also have nice things because everyone else demonstrates why we can have nice things. But feel free to just be silly. I'll keep it in your pants. Thanks. She got a new model! She got a new model! I haven't seen this one before. She's 9 hours into her 30-hour birthday stream. She can stream for a long time. She's one of those types. So, she's comfy, easygoing, and just fun to be around, so why don't we just go say hi? I'm going to finish my drink and see what kind of random notes I can play on my musical instruments, and then have an existential crisis on what to do next. Very cool. Having a great weekend already. With that, if you're not in the Discord, I strongly recommend you join, because tomorrow we're doing karaoke night, and Sunday morning is the Formula 1 Monaco Grand Prix watch-along. You'll also get schedule updates and announcements in the Discord, as well as a fuck ton of memes and whatever the hell I'm shitting about in my personal life. The raid's about to start. Have fun! That's the wrong button again. Okay, we're good.